Hey, it's Kley. Welcome to another video. This is my Eastman acoustic guitar. It does not have a pickup in it, and I am going to install this guy. This is a Skysonic acoustic guitar pickup. I'm going to install it in this guitar. If you're interested in that, let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, for starters, with this Skysonic, the whole reason that I found it was it was on Aliexpress, and it was extremely inexpensive. I'll post a link down in the description if you want to check it out, but looks like it's kind of got this soundbar pickup, and I'm fairly confident that this is intended to just kind of slot into the sound hole, and kind of these two wings clamp onto the wood of the sound hole there. And then we've got this output jack. So yeah, I have tinkered around with this guitar. I bought it. It did not have any kind of pickup on it, and I always wanted to put one, but for a little while I did have a piezo pickup, but I did not like the sound of it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put this pickup in it right now. Step one, I gotta take the strings off. I'm gonna use the string tree winder deal to loose the strings. Okay, so from what I can tell, the pickup needs to go in like this, and I think you would want to slot it in right in about there. You know, then you've got the logo the right way, it kind of matches the curve of everything. Then this needs to go in here. Now, just so you guys are aware, I have already drilled a hole. As I stated, I had a pickup in this before, so I had drilled a hole, and I can confirm that. So this, looking at this piece, this black part here needs to like actually sit inside the body, and then this silver part here will stick out the back end, and that's gonna work just fine. Now, there are a bunch of washers and nuts and everything, and so yeah, this has got to go. Because this wire is connected, I would actually prefer it if this wire was disconnectable. Looks like there's two sliders on here. I'm guessing it's volume and tone. I would prefer it if this would come off and then I could install it in this way, but pretty certain that I need to come at it from the inside, which is going to be kind of annoying. So yeah, a lot of this can actually come apart as well. So if for some reason it's not going to fit properly, I could I might actually try this, because I don't know if this is like a spacer sleeve. I don't actually know if I need it. Because if I put this in just like this, yeah, it fits pretty good, just like that. So we're just gonna put it in like this without this because this spacer sleeve does not, the spacer nylon washer or whatever does not fit in there. So we're gonna put it in like this. Alright, my next strategy is I'm gonna take some wire and fish it in through that output jack hole, grab it through the middle, and then I'm actually gonna pull it through here and tie it onto itself in the hopes that I can just use it like a fishing line, and that by some stroke of magic it will make my job pulling it through easier, kind of as a guide, so to speak. So gently pull on the green wire as I feed it in with my other hand. And with my inside hand, I'm going to try to push it through. There we go. There we go. It worked, first try. I don't enjoy fishing stuff through acoustic guitar sound holes, so that actually was very helpful. So now, don't drop it, take the string off. Now, I mean, if I put it in like this, it's a little bit weird because there's a lot sticking through here on the end, and I don't know if that's how I want it. I mean, I think I could put a washer and one of these screw-on nuts. Like that. I think that would work fine. There's probably nothing against it, it's just I have a lot of the input jack sticking out, but maybe that's fine. It would probably be even better if I had a little bit of that on the inside as well. I might try that. Let's put this on the inside. So what we're going to do is put on one nut, and this nut is going to set the depth. And I don't think I want all of the depth, just some of it. And then we're going to put a washer, and I can even screw this sleeve on kind of right up against there. And then let's try this again. There we go. My green wire was getting kind of stuck. Now, I think that will work. There's not a tremendous amount of the secondary lip there. I can maybe try and... Okay, now I'm going to put another washer. Give it a little push from the inside so that it doesn't pop back out. See, I need another bigger washer. There we go. Let's see if this will work. Oh, I think it is. Hold it from the inside, pushing, and I'm going to give it a turn. Okay, that was not so bad. While I was fiddling with that, this back part came off. Looks like there's a PCB in there. For those wondering, I think it just clips. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, success. Now, if you look here at this, there's kind of these like rubber parts. Now, there are some screws here. Does that mean that this thing goes up and down? Let's try it. If I screw this, yeah, it's adding space, and then if I go tighter, does it take it away? Yeah, okay, so I think we want to start a little loose. We're going to put this in here. We're going to slide it to the location that I want it. And if we need to loosen it a little, we sure can. Use a screwdriver instead. Those rubber pads to be able to okay, it's limited here by kind of butts into the side there, so I don't think I want to. I mean, I could go like this. I would need to flip it. Yeah, it's the same problem there. We're gonna go up top. And that just causes those jaws. Okay, that was still a little loose, but to just kind of pinch on there. Oh yeah, that's pretty solid actually. It's just a pressure fit. I guess I don't... I think that's fine. It's just kind of... Those rubber pads are just kind of biting into there. Looking at it here on my phone, you can see how those pads just kind of, like jaws, they just kind of bite onto there. And sure enough, they'll screw adjust it. And you still have access there to the, right in here, these wheels. Okay, I think that wasn't so bad. Let's strum it up. Alright, I'm also going to install a front strap button, because there isn't one. Now if you look here, this angle comes to a bit of a point, so I'm actually going to install it here on the bottom, so my strap comes like this and can pull up on it. So I'm going to install it right here, a little bit on the bottom horn. We're going to go right about there. Here goes nothing. Okay, I've got my hole drilled. I'm going to hand screw this screw in just because I do not want to... I'd be a little nervous using a drill on this, or an impact driver that could split the wood. I don't want to do that. Perfect. We have strap locations on both sides. Very nice. All right, let's hear this thing. It is dead simple. You literally plug the cable in. On the top knob here, you've got a volume control. I just got it set to maximum. It's a passive pickup, so there is no electronic 9-volt battery. Then on the bottom side, you've got a little tone knob. Maximum bright. And this is dark. That's very dark. I like starting at the maximum bright, maybe just rolling it off a little. Baby, baby, I'm gonna leave you. Oh, I ain't joking, I've got to ramble. Oh, I said, baby, 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 I gotta leave you. I ain't joking. I comes along. All right, let's summarize this with some closing thoughts. How do we feel about this thing? The ease of installation was actually very high. It went in, I thought, very easily. About anybody could do it, I think. The ease of use is extremely high. I like that it's a passive pickup. I like that it doesn't take a 9-volt battery. I think putting 9-volt batteries in instruments is really, really annoying, and I don't like doing it. They die, they cause problems, annoying to troubleshoot. It's not a huge deal, but I just don't like it. And so I prefer a passive pickup. Now, this is more of like a sound hole pickup. To me, this sounds and feels more like an electric guitar pickup inside an acoustic guitar, which is really what it is. This is like a single coil type pickup. And so it doesn't have as much of the like pick attack and the shiny top end compared to maybe like a piezo pickup, which actually sometimes I think those can be a little bit harsh. But it also doesn't have a tremendous amount of acoustic guitar character. It's definitely a little more plunky, strummy, almost like I said, venturing into that electric guitar territory. I think it sounds okay. Honestly, my real thought of this thing is if you just want to take your acoustic guitar and you need to be able to plug it in and so that it makes sound, and you're not picky or real detailed in what it sounds like or its tonality, I think this is going to work fine. It's decently well built. The installation was easy. It's easy to use. All those things are great. Honestly, that's kind of what I was looking for with this thing. Because you know what? In my honest experience, I don't really like the sound of any acoustic guitar pickup. I think they all sound kind of crappy. And it's really just like variations of like how bad do you want it to be. Like the best acoustic guitar pickups maybe are like a 5 out of 10. And so is this like a 2 or 3 out of 10? You know, that's getting you at least halfway there. So that's my honest thought. It is functional, meaning that it gives you an acoustic guitar sound into a PA if that's what you need. Now, I think the best way to use this will be to plug it into some kind of device where you can do the tone shaping. Because it's passive, you don't have a lot of EQ. You do have the high-end roll-off, but it's very limited. So plugging it into a pedal, like a multi-effects pedal, that can offer you some EQ, maybe some compression, some reverb. That's really, I think, where this thing would excel, that you can get some of that tone shaping and get some of that mixed acoustic guitar type sound in a live environment. So plugging it into a effects pedal would be really, really great. But overall, for what the price that I paid for this thing, I'm happy with it. I'm not looking for a pickup to give me a professional level sound. I just need to be able to bring this guitar to an occasional gig where I'm playing acoustic guitar live, and it's going to do that job just fine. If I want to get a great tone out of this guitar in a recording environment, I'm going to use a microphone. And maybe I'll blend a little bit of this pickup in. It's nice to have it as an option, but my go-to is always going to be the microphone. And so it doesn't really bother me that this isn't that great of a tone. It's good. It's good. 6 out of 10. And no better, no worse. And honestly, for the price I paid, I'm pretty happy with that. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you want to install one of these, I'd say go for it. For the price you pay, there's really nothing to lose. And honestly, to beat it, I think you'd have to spend quite a lot more. So it's a very functional, decent sounding pickup for a very cheap price. Hard to go wrong. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. See you again soon. Thanks. Bye.